I thought as I skidded across the floor, virtually in my mind, of course. Sometimes it becomes really difficult for me to understand the world and its choices. It's very confusing. As I looked through the old lenses, I realized they don't work for me anymore. I tried to peer through the smudges. Hazy solidity. It held its own, revealing nothing. I picked up a cloth and applied it with diligence, scrubbing the glass, and yet it revealed only me to myself and all that I had thought and believed before, a confused, blurry mass. Maybe I needed new lenses. So first, I tried some rose tinted ones. It was good. The whole world was beautiful and I was at peace. Songs of praise I sang for all I saw through the lenses, and nothing but the lenses was pink. All I had to do was keep the lens still. A slight shift and the real world would show up. Who wants any other color once you have tasted the rose? Sepia, I decided, would come next. Behold a miracle! The sepia turned to gold. All I had to do was look back at the past as I navigated the future. I'm sure it works. The lens of hindsight was offered to me next. Oh, I could see much clearer now. The shape, of course, had changed. Why bother to see the whole when I could pick and choose? I could see much smaller now, and it did not diminish me. So I said, for that's all I could see. I only saw what I wanted and called it 2020. A good time to see, it seems. A good place to point to the trees that lined our roads today. None of this was helping me. Enough with the choose your delusion games. It's how you frame it, a friend recommended to me. And of the dozens offered to me, I am choosing empathy. Now, this was me just having fun with the very concepts that have been left out of our decision making. And the three that have clearly been left out of our training as MBA professionals, for example, and therefore will and should influence the future of what we are taught, are these three: ethics, empathy, and emotions. Because they have been sidelined in the decision making processes. They are too soft for equations. We call them soft skills. I mean, imagine the embarrassment just because we can't place them. They are too fluid to be measured, but they still stand at the center of all decisions. So, as we build our analytical tools for our futures, place these three in your algorithms if you want them to work for us. This goes out to designers, to investors, to teachers, researchers, gurus, and all of us who wield our power with grace to make it last. A challenge. Include ethics, empathy, and emotion. Yep. Okay.